Yo, what's good with your boy Devin, back with another video today. You feel what I'm saying? I don't really know how to start this video because this is the first time I've ever recorded 2 videos in a day. It will probably be coming out a week separate from each other, but by the time this video is out, I just recorded the headlight video. Shout out to Oxida for sending out some LED bulbs for the new headlights I put on. And yeah, we're just back to back with this, really. Back to back weeks. We did the wheels, headlights, bulbs, and now as y'all see by the title and thumbnail, we're doing a nice little intake. So I plan to get this car tuned in the future, and I have a few performance mods that I want to throw on before I get it tuned, and one of those is an intake. So I was scrolling on Facebook Marketplace the other day. I just be scrolling every once in a while looking if I can find an intake for a deal, and I found this G35 intake. These things are $450 brand new, and I got it for $250 used. It came with this dirty filter right here, and I don't really want to use this. I was kind of looking inside in it, and it just looks nasty. So I ended up copying a new filter off Amazon. I don't know, it was like 40-50 bucks. As y'all can see, it's not the exact same like color and stuff, but it's the same exact shape and flange, 3.5 inch. And I also ordered a little rain guard because we'll get into it. But once I take off this intake, I ripped my fender liner one day driving a long time ago on this side. So there's a lot of airflow down there, but no splash shield, no fender liner. So a lot of dirt will be kicked up towards this intake potentially. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw on the guard because until I get a new fender liner, I don't really wanna, you know, be having issues and dirt and water running straight into this thing. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I might let the car cool off for a little bit first because I just went and did some pre-runs and get some pre-intake noises for y'all. I did cop these new mics as I mentioned in the last video, Hollyland Lark M2 mics, portable. They're super cool. I got them specifically for this video because I wanted to mic up the intake, get some before and after sounds for y'all so y'all can really hear it when I'm driving and stuff. Then I also got a request from a few people. I'm gonna probably spend a whole video just getting like noises, like ASMR type noises. I'm gonna probably mic up the exhaust and the intake or find somewhere to put them and go on like a little POV drive and maybe do some flybys and stuff and get some videos of the car. So you're gonna have to wait for that, but for now, throwing on this intake. This is, I believe, from a G35. The listing said it would fit my car, but I believe this is actually for a sedan and my car is a coupe because this carb sticker right here and the ones online are a little bit shaped different than this. So we're gonna throw it on, we're gonna see if it fits. I'm pretty sure we can make it fit. If anything, they're the same engine, the same pretty much setup, just few differences maybe, like with tabs or something. So we'll see if we can make it fit. If it doesn't fit, this video is not coming out. So if you guys are seeing this video right now, that means we probably made it fit and y'all are gonna wanna stay to the end of the video to hear the induction noises before and after. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Took off his intake a few times. I'm gonna go ahead and get this shield off right here, and then there's a mounting bolt right here. There's a mounting bolt right here. I'm gonna take out the plug, take off some of these hoses and stuff, and just clips and start taking off everything piece by piece, and then catch up with y'all when we put in the new one. Alright, so everything is off, super easy. It took me like 5 minutes. Got that piece off, all this, and that little piece at the end that y'all seen. It's like a little, I don't know where all the dirt goes into, but got everything off. Everything's laid out right here. The big box, that under part, upper part, the duct and cover, whatever. And the only thing we do need from this old exhaust, just because it's a sedan exhaust and not a coupe, is we do need the MAF sensor. I know some have them built in, or if not, we just take this one off. It's just for 10 mils real quick, and then we'll go ahead and throw this on the new one. now that's off, it came with this little connection that we can just bolt in like that, and then it should connect to the rest of the intake. This is just like to read the air quality. Pretty sure like every car has this. So if we put on this new intake, it might throw off some codes and sensors, but we're gonna start throwing on that top part coming off the throttle body, which is this piece right here. And once we throw everything in, yeah, it might throw a code. The exhaust I put on the headers, it has no it didn't throw a code, so I don't know. The car's running rich right now just because there's so much non-backflow pressure, so it thinks it needs more gas when it really doesn't. So this intake might help with that a little bit too, before we, eventually get it tuned and unlock all the power. This should unlock a few horsepower and definitely some cool noises, but once we get it finally tuned with all the parts on the car, then we should really get some power out of it. So otherwise, let's just start on that first part, and I'm gonna go ahead and actually start bolting up this first too, so we can just throw these on at one time. I'm gonna end up straightening everything out once we eventually put everything, but I'm kind of just mocking everything up. So we put on the little MAP sensor parts, and now we're gonna go and throw on these top clamps and throw it on there. Next, we're gonna go ahead and connect up this little connector piece to the bottom of the intake. Alright, and then the last part of the assembly is just going to be throwing on this intake at the bottom, and then we should be able to just toss everything in the car. I don't know if the brackets are going to line up, I'm going to be honest, but you might just end up making our own brackets in the future or buying the right exhaust, but so far it is looking like it will fit in there, so we'll just play it day by day and see how it goes. Alright, now last but not least, we're going to take this end piece right here that we just put together and then go ahead and slap in. As y'all can see right here, this isn't quite fitting, but I think if I can maybe drill it out a little more, add like a little spacer, I think I can line it up with one of those mounts. So we'll probably take care of that in the future, but for now, let's go ahead and throw this in. There's plenty of space down here for it to fit, so all we have to do is just bolt it to the end of this, and then we should be good. All right, y'all, so I realized I did kind of mess up. I realized how the heck am I gonna get in the bottom screw without taking this off? So I'm actually just gonna bolt this clamp and then attach this part and then throw this clamp back in after. And last but not least, almost forgot, we do have to go ahead and throw on the shield because we're definitely gonna have a lot of exposure to this intake, so try to protect it as best we can for now. Probably add some stuff later, but this should be good for now. All right, y'all, now it should be time to throw this thing in actually, once and for all. And then get everything mounted up and get y'all some little sound clips. Alright, y'all boys, everything is tight. If this bracket doesn't line up, might get fixed in the future. These two are on. I'm gonna throw this on in a second. That little hose right there, I'm gonna throw that on. These two are on, map sensor plugged in. These two, that one down there. The intake, as y'all can see, it's right next to the wheel, so I'm definitely gonna have to get some fender liner for that because that's probably not the best right now. And I also might get some mesh grills for the front because I never put them on. I might have to put them on now because of the intake. But as y'all can see, it looks super cool. I wish I didn't have the cover on, but you can literally see it poking out right there. Just super awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a little startup, get y'all some sound clips, and then get to sounding off this video. Also, this bracket right here, it's for this little line right here, but I was able to get a longer screw and just tap it in through this bracket into the hole. Y'all can see that under. So this thing isn't going anywhere, super solid, so fits good. And then yeah, let me get everything finished and we'll give y'all a startup.
1 hour later.
Y'all boys, I just took it for a little spin, got it mic'd up and got some very good clips. Definitely feel the difference, definitely hear the difference. Huge improvement. Y'all can see the little intake popping out under there. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna close out this video. Appreciate y'all for watching. Stay for the end to hear the before and after, and go check out the socials, go check out the past vids for all my other projects. And without further ado, I'm gonna catch y'all boys. Yeah.
Yeah.